Through coaching one-on-one clients over the past year, I've seen the biggest thing that stops people from growing their business or moving towards any goal. This isn't exclusive to growing a business. And and it's delay, but we dress it up and make it look all nice with this beautiful story to justify it. Um, it's waiting for the circumstances to be better. And sometimes it sounds really enticing. Even in my own life, I can think of when I was doing this detox and it was quite draining. And I told myself, once this detox is done, I'll be able to work on the business and take it to that next level. But the thing is, once that detox is done, there's a new thing in the way and a new thing in the way. And we just, like, it can be both. It doesn't have to be either or. It can be a yes and. It can be, yes, my business grows while I do this detox. And yes, I can grow the business while supporting myself doing this. It doesn't mean that we have to, you know, be giving it our all and destroying our body to make it happen. Again, something that I did in the past before having some shifts in awareness. Um, but that's the thing that I see, and it's, if we just look at our actions, that's the most truthful thing. We can build all these stories, but when we just look at what are we actually doing? And I can think of, it's so fun to think of clients who, especially in the school world, teachers, and you know, all of them, yeah, all of them would say, you know what, once it's summer break, then I'll be able to work harder on the business and do this and this. And with none of them, it didn't change anything. That space was just filled with something new. So how do we combat that? One, if we just look at our actions, that gives us a more honest picture of ourselves. One thing I really am striving, especially now, is cultivating a better relationship with myself. Like, not lying to myself, recognizing there's parts of myself I'm not aware of, and leaning in with love and curiosity to find those parts. It's actually like a really, really beautiful experience when you lean into that. So, so how do we combat this delay? One is through awareness. Two is prioritizing the big rocks. What is most important? And leaning into looking at our actions, does our calendar reflect that? If someone were to just look at your calendar and compare it to the words that you say of what's important, would they be able to tell? If you said, hey, you know what, this is learning Spanish is super, super important, or building my business is super, super important. If they look at your activities, your calendar, what you've been doing, would they see you studying Spanish? Would they see you working on your business? Because that's more honest than what we say is important. It's what we show is important. It's like if we had a dog and we said, hey, you know what, that dog's so important to me, and we barely feed it and don't take it for a walk. Is it important to you? Because your actions aren't showing that. So that gives us an honest look at ourselves. And the other thing is, we need a roadmap, not just a roadmap of where we're going, but our starting point. So that's building the roadmap of where we're starting, and then having a plan to actually move forward. Being able to take consistent actions that are going to lead us in that direction, that's likely to make us achieve what it is that we want to achieve. And it doesn't have to be, a 10-year plan all mapped out. It's just like having some direction for the next step. That's where the power lies, when we're consistent with taking the next step. And then from there, our awareness grows so that we can actually see the next step and then take the next step. And we actually baby step our way to success, or baby step our way to better health, or baby step our way to learning Spanish, or whatever that is. Baby step our way to personal growth, to a better relationship with ourselves. So I would love if right now you took out a pen and paper and wrote down, what is something that you notice in your life you've been delaying to do? And how can you make this a priority? How can you show yourself that this is the time? How can you give less weight to that story and more weight to what it is that you're actually doing, who it is that you're actually being, the energy that you're actually radiating, and that your actions match up with that?